Alright, greetings and salutations. Welcome to the show today. Welcome, Joe, welcome. Still waking up a little bit. I hit the snooze button this morning. Alright, for those of you who didn't... I did want that button. For those of you who didn't catch it last night, we took level 15. And we started taking a look at our gear. And I'm not sure that this is the correct gear layout for right now. I'm not even sure it's the right gear layout for like the next 10 minutes. I was kind of fiddling with it and it seemed fine, which is not necessarily what you want when you're cobbling together your gear. So let's just kind of take a look-see. Right now I have my +8 Wisdom, Goggles of Accuracy, and Death Block. This also has Tendon Slice. I typically use these for like Wisdom-based ranged characters, but this is also pretty strong. I'm wearing the part of the family set. Currently I have the gloves equipped, and I'm using the Macabre hand wraps, but I also have the Platinum Knuckles that'll auto unequip the Hammer Fist. I'm not really sure why this is a thing, but whatever. We're still using the Bracers of the Fallen Hero. They seem pretty good still. The stunning DCs, the strength, insightful con, like all those things still make sense to me. The Ring of Nightfall. We are still hitting the know the angles button. So, I mean, we're getting some extra damage from that. Not as much as I'd like, but some. We've crafted these boots. We may have outgrown them. There might be something better now, but I currently do not know what that something better would be. I didn't actually take a look at whether or not there was a Sharn boot that made sense. So let's just pull up the items here real quick. I know some people like itemization and some people dislike it. I typically dislike doing it because I can't keep up with all the items. It's not one of those things that I can just do. Alright, what do we have? Boots of the Devil Commander. Pass. Creation 4. That's all the stuff that you get. Lines of Supply Guardian. No. Pass. Slevlin's boots. We were talking about this last night. I don't think I had the level 15 Slevlin's boots. We might make a set of all these in the future. I don't know. Shadow Sprinters. We do have, but that seems like a not pass. Red Rain Boots. Stone Shoe. We have these. They seem like a pass to me. The Earth Grab Guard seems good, but everything else seems like a pass. And that's the end. So I'm not seeing any name booties. I could potentially craft. Let's pull this back up. CC Planner. We could potentially craft basically the same kind of boots. Let's see. Parrying and dodge. Oh, I guess I have to select a... There we go. Dodge and parrying. Yeah, like we could craft a slightly better pair of these and then insightful dodge. I mean, that would be pretty strong, like a reasonable upgrade. We're talking about 3 more dodge and 1 more parrying. But I don't think I have all these stone fetishes. I would have to farm them. So if I didn't have this bonus because I did not have the materials on hand, it's the same amount of dodge and 1 more parrying. That does not seem like worth the effort right now. Like I said, Hammer Fist is on and off again. Back and forth, depending on if we wanted which hand wraps we want to use. I feel like the damage is just slightly stronger with this setup, like just a hair. So it's possible that we can work into the Hammer Fist and decide we just like it full time, and then this ring can swap out for like something else, like a big int item or something. The Perfect Pinnacle is, I mean, you're a monk, you always wear that Perfect Pinnacle. Currently we're still using the braided cut cord. We are Dex base. It does give quality Dex, a little extra dodge, etc. This cloak is kind of like our weak spot. The fact that it gets ghostly is mainly why it's still here. If I could find something else that kind of makes sense that gave ghostly somewhere. Maybe the ring switching around actually is where we're at. Maybe maybe this is our correct setup. What is it? What's the Manslayer ring called? Stalker. Sure it's on Samius. I don't think I ever moved that to Java. Here we go. Is this the 15? Yeah. So maybe what we do is we go ahead and switch out our Ring of Nightfall for the Ring of the Stalker. Like that. And then that frees up our cloak slot again. And then we can find something sweet for our cloak slot. See, I think we're currently low. Whoa. We're low on like a double strike. I don't think we're wearing a double strike item. So let's look and see how many mantles of Fury we have. Is this the best one? We have this one doesn't have a slot in it. Neither of these have a... Okay, so that must not be our main. Here's our main one. So with this mantle off, we have 14 double strike. With it on, we go to 20 double strike. That seems good, right? That was a positive change. Then unfortunately, we just have this int 5 goggle. Essentially, is all this is doing for us, or not goggle, trinket. But if we take it off, so we switch to like the Pale Laveler, we lose 3 int points. So, oh, we lost another one somewhere. Maybe it's time to build like a big int trinket while we're at it. Let's see, trinket, big ol' int. What else can we do on this thing? Anything good? We already have healing amp here, right? Yeah. So nothing there really makes a lot of sense. Guess we can add more constitution. Are we even wearing a big I don't know if we're wearing a constitution item actually. It says 10. But what would be that constitution? There's 2. Yeah, I don't think there's a constitution. It used to be on our old trinket, so what if we made a big constitution? Sorry, here we go. Big constitution item. That's not bad, we can make that. Okay. Alright, so before we get started, I guess we're going to do some crafting. Java, I think, is currently holding our spare... Oh, I guess I don't have my Twitch page up. That's weird. Let's get over here. And let's get to our creator dashboard. So I can monitor what's going on. Like looking over to see what's up, and I can't see anything. Alright, so why does it take the... Why does it matter? Why does it matter to take the time to figure out your gear, like, now, right? I kind of have developed this philosophy of... From 1 to 20, there's a few levels that you want to take the time to, like, get your gear sorted. Oh. The bank is full and it's closed. And it just so happens that, like, 15 is one of the places where, in my opinion, you want to take the time to get your gear sorted. You have big power upgrades at 15 with the... Man, we have a bunch of, like, stupid XP stones in here that need to go. Here. You can have a Sybaris cake. Java doesn't happen to have a come back to life stick yet. Probably needs to get one at some point. And I guess, honestly, this is probably going there for now as well, just to make space. Okay, this is good enough. So yeah, there are certain places where I think taking the time to sort out your gear is right. And if you kind of have done that, then you don't need to worry about gear really in other slots. Maybe you like go to pick up one thing here, one thing there. And 15 has become the new piece it all together for me. I don't have a ton of the Sharn's gear. Ironically, I feel like I was able to get most of the Ravenloft gear very quickly, but then there's a lot of slots where I don't have, or a lot of things out of Ravenloft I don't have. That I would not be opposed to having a copy of. I'm gonna say usually this works pretty fast. I'll just stick that trinket back in the bank. Hopefully it went. It didn't just die to the second. So part of the reason I'm not worried about building this big old trinket is the fact that it's pretty easy to recraft these kind of things. 15. Wow, 156. That's a pretty high level. I'm not gonna like put a see, all this stuff is super cheap. So even if I decide I don't like this and I wipe this trinket later, it's... Oh, I know it's wrong. This is already crafted for level 1. That's how you move those things around, by the way. If you disjunction them and then craft them for level 1, then you can move them around through your shared bank. Otherwise, they're bound to character when you get them from like the ice games. Whoa, con. Alright, so this should be big jumps in both directions, right? So we're going from 36 and 20 to 38. And so somewhere was 2 con, or plus 6 con. Oh, from the Mantle of Fury. Alright, so not as big as con increase as I would like, but that's okay. Forgot the Mantle of Fury gave Constitution. Yeah, that's a really good cloak. Yeah, we should have did something slightly different. Instead of Constitution, we could have done, like, Dexterity would have been fine. Could have put that slightly bigger dodge on it, although I don't love that. I'm just glancing through here real fast, the list. See if there's anything important. Nah, it's fine. Alright, well I think that'll be okay. This was one more int or one more int modifier, so when we click deadly or know the angles, it's a little bit more of a boost. Let's just double check our enhancements. I'm not sure I'm in love with the flashbang, to be really honest. We could potentially take that out. I try to hit this melee power a bunch. Don't think I care that much about agility. So I think we could trim a lot out of this core. I've been meaning to hit the Shadow Veil more often. I just haven't been doing it. So like I think we could redo this Ninja Spy tree a little bit and shave, but the question is, do we care? Like where else do we, because we have to get to tier 2. And there is dexterity here, which is nice. But like, is there something someplace else we actually care that much about? I don't think so. No, this is, I mean, again, some of this stuff is not optimal anymore, I don't think, but unless I'm going to pull this stuff out and just go dump it into the falconry tree, I don't really know what I would be doing with these extra points. So let's see, we shave 3, 4, we add 1, so 3, because I'd max this, so 3. I don't know if we max it. No, we don't max that. So we move this point to there. We have 3 more points. Does 3 more points do anything for us right now? One, 2, 3. Yeah, see, that just doesn't do enough. Okay. Well, that answers that question. I'm glad we took the minute to look at it. Reaper enhancements. Is there anything? Does this go at 15? That does go at 15. Okay, so Reaper, we can get an extra Dex, we can get an extra Con, and we can get an extra Wisdom. We have to give up 3 points in something, and kind of like how this is set up over here. So realistically, we could pull out some of this. I don't really care that much about Wisdom, or do I? No, I don't care about this. But I don't care about the rest of that either. We gotta get to... Alright, let's see what happens if we strip out some points in here, this tree. We go Dex here, Con here. Except this, Wisdom... we need to have our power, because that gives us our 3rd charge of the Reaper's Strike. We still have junk that doesn't matter. Again, I'm trying to figure out if I have any desire to ever hit this button right now. I don't think I do. I think I'd rather just put more points in the defensive tree. Just be done. In fact, I don't even know if I want this Wisdom point. This doesn't matter. Alright, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Let's get some experience, shall we? Stop playing around, get some experience. I do apologize. My nose is still acting up. My throat's still squirrely. Do the best I can. I'll have to pause occasionally to get my nose blown, etc. But them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. I hate being sick. I hate it. You know, it's just the worst kind of feeling when you're not feeling well. I think we did Somerville yesterday. I think we picked up the quest for... Oh, we needed a healer anyway. That was why I came to the marketplace. I remember now. Apologies. Running around like a fool. Speaking of like a fool, see the ladies logging on. No, they're actually 15. See what happens. See what they come back on. I think I'm still just gonna get Durham. After Ellery, Durham is like my favorite hireling. Monk it up. War monk it up. Let's see what the girls say. Boink. Let's get some experience. I don't think we're that worried about freedom of movement stuff, but we'll click it anyway. Make sure that the right trinket is engaged. Alright, hopefully we're good to go for a little bit. I've been feeling kind of ill since Christmas, actually. I just had that, like that permanent cold that depending on its mood, how hard it hits. And then also, of course, the
ogre veteran of the last war. It appears to be unoccupied.
Migraines are going to be a problem this week. I think your TV died. Yeah, I'm a little better than I was yesterday. At least pain-wise, I'm currently not in it. Alright. I mean, this damage seems okay, right? The crits are a little bit smaller, but I think it's still okay. Look at that, we've crossed the point where we're getting more than just one from our hand wraps. Pretty sweet. And that's on Reaper 1, so. I sound horrible, though. Yeah, I do. It's pretty awesome, right? Sounds so sexy with Moss. Sexy. Sound terrible, boys. This is a... I think that's right. Yeah, we're deep in Shintao. I don't actually know the other trees all that well. I usually do a bunch of Ninja Spy, but...
If you can get past the Kobold engineers, you can find a way to deal with the mobs.
Yeah, right? Ooh, excellent.
One down.
That should
2 to go.
explode. Said it looks like we might have the rare opportunity to play with the ladies. Alright, Todd, have a good one, my man. Thanks for swinging by, I appreciate it.
Even the deepest slumbering Droam soldier would have awoken from that explosion. The remaining Droam forces will now be alert to your presence.
I should speak left often. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna work the stuff out of our system because of brute force. That's what's gonna happen. Let's taekwondo this guy. Looks like I'm gonna join the ladies today. That's pretty awesome. Let me find a spot where I can stand for a moment and respond to them. See, and we got the doodad. That's right, never. Hope I don't get a vocal hemorrhage thing. Yeah, well, it'll be fine.
The hatch to the mine bay looks like it requires some kind of crest to unlock.
Alright, so that was the perk of not redoing our ninja spy tree. Hey, what are you doing here? Get out of here, Plague Reaper. Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that.
The Vengeance uses a complex system of rails and pulleys to deploy mines into the water.
Brr.
Alert Kobold
Stand still.
engineers keep watch over the equipment, even at this late hour.
Yeah, you know what? I am really digging the this monk. Let's go get a fresh heal.
Just one more Droam ship to send to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm gonna blow my nose. Sorry. Oh boy. Alright. Hey! Look at there. Maybe I got just the right amount of crap out of my throat. I almost sound back like me. Close, anyway. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Let's give that guy some greenness. There it is. You guys can't see me. How are you seeing me? I mean, I'm like a ninja. Like a ninja on the very first time. Oh, we didn't go kill the boss.
The Bloodlust's crew is awake down here, growling to each other as they search for you. The hatch to the mine bay looks like it requires.
That's right. We're just gonna get out of here.
It's likely secured somewhere else on this ship.
Take the time and
This is the Bloodlust's mine bay.
be sure to go when I get the
tend
rare
equipment.
opportunity. What?
You will need to sneak or fight past them in order to perform your sabotage.
Alright, sweet. I'll just swim straight this way. That should explode. 4, 3, 2, 1. Experience.
All the mines have been detonated, and the mine layers are sunk.
Perfect.
You have broken the Droam blockade of Stormreach Harbor.
Alright, so the girls are in Giant Hold. And we'll go head that direction. Hello. Be there in just a moment. Look at us. Look at us out in the Giant Hold riding around. This is actually one of my favorite zones. I really like the purple color. I think they overdid it in certain places. It could be a little much, a little overwhelming at times, but for the most part I really like it. Cry for help, they said. A cry for help. Let's see. Previously, I would have probably ran around up pop and did the jump over. I don't think we need to do that this time. I think we can just run basically right there. It'll be pretty quickly the same distance. Possible I could think of a better route if I had the whole map up, but right now I don't, so we're just gonna just run through the traditional way here. Yeah, I think we need to time him out for now. Sorry, I was doing stream job stuff. Sure. Rather err on the side of having a healer and not needing him than the other way around. And I like having a Death Ward. Catch up. How many kills behind are we? A few.
The cries for help are closer.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tough to keep up with the lightning bolt Sork. Let's see what we can do. We might be able to do some magic. Fist magic. No, never mind. She'll get the key then. The floor falls out when the key gets picked up, so... There's no worries here. Fragmente. Fragment over here. Yeah, below picked up the key, which is why I didn't. I remember now. I remember now. Alright, let's fix this thing. Stunning blow that thing. Haha, victory is mine.
The voice grows louder and more intense.
Anybody, please save me!
Okay, the ladies are going that way, I'll go this way. I have no problem doing more, Reapers, higher Reapers, depending on the build that I'm doing. I just don't love doing I don't love doing them solo with no option to avoid it. Nice. There's a Fragmente right here that I didn't get. Oh, I got it now. Oh, I didn't jump.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not a lot. Just got off a bit early to have lunch. I'm ran up and ran an errand, and now I'm kind of chilling, getting ready to cook.
Yeah? Wow, what is going on with my jump all of a sudden? I cannot jump on anything. Like, it worked so well earlier today. What are you making?
I'm gonna be making bacon.
Ah. Baking bacon?
On the pan, but
Gross.
I know. I ought to try it baked. At least, trying to make it baked at least once.
It's much easier and it comes out much nicer.
Resonates through the locked door to the south. Horrific echoes
I mean, it is, after all, it's called bacon.
It's
You
true.
bake it.
Several of his implements are clearly missing.
All you gotta do is put in a cold stove, set for like 350. Then once it gets to 350, just set yourself a, you know, like a 2 or 3 minute timer, and then every 2 or 3 minutes check on it, because it'll burn really fast if you're not. It'll go from perfect to burnt. But it, you know, same thing like in a pan. You just gotta check on it every little bit.
Yeah, I know, like you, the burned bacon.
Well, that's just it. I mean, that's why you just keep an eye on it. Again, after it gets to 350.
Well, thanks for the heads up to check on it extra.
Well, the only reason why you check on it extra, again, it's extra as opposed to standing there watching it the full time.
Which is
So-
what I do when it's on the stove top.
Right.
So.
But like, depending on your level of how you like it, crispy or not, you know, it makes a big difference.
I like it just less than crispy.
See, so then you probably only need it in the stove and for like 7 or 8 minutes
Strange
after it
creature
hits
carried
temperature.
Someone inside here. It had a tiger face, full of hatred.
See what the girls have
Oh,
next on their agenda.
So how's life been treating you? I haven't talked. You know, I don't think I've subscribed actually in a while.
I don't think so either. Subscribers are down right now.
Let's see when I last subscribed. I haven't had time to get on to do anything in a while.
Okay. Hey, baby girl. The quest I lovingly call the head quest. Where's your horsey, Willow?
There it is, Twitch Prime.
Not this one. This one all the way up here. What are you doing, QQ? It's not this one all the way up here. It's this one. There's just things all over. Hi! You want to say hi to everybody? You want up? You want to come sit with me? Come here. Oh, what a good girl. Hi! We were visited, we were blessed by the dog fairy today, everybody. Hi! What are you doing? You big cutie. You're gonna sit? You gonna sit and stay, or are you gonna run off? I mean, you're gonna come sniff around, realize they don't have any food, and you're gonna take off, right? Isn't that what usually happens? Wow. You want to say hi to everybody just a little bit more? Hi, everybody. All right, you want to get down? All right, get out of here. Alright, well, one of the worst things that could have happened just happened.
What's that?
I have exactly 1 Kleenex left. My...
Well, in the grand scheme of things, I'm pretty sure there are worse outcomes than only 1 Kleenex.
Yeah, well, not when you're not feeling well.
Illuminating your path while in your office.
You know, this is a weird thing. I'm not sure how other people do things, but when I was in middle school, I used to get these really bad spans of time where I just needed to use 8,000 Kleenexes, and what I would do is I eventually just started using like a kitchen paper towel,
Yeah.
like fold it special, so that way every time I used it, I'd be on a different spot. And instead of going through like 50 Kleenexes, I could use that thing probably, I don't know, 5, 10 times before I needed a new one.
Yeah, I don't know. I like these particular Kleenex brand that the wife gets now. For me, she doesn't like them. They're like the cheap brand at Walmart. And you get like a 4-pack box or whatever. And the thing I like about them is they're really thick and sturdy. Normally, when I blow my nose on a regular tissue, I need at least 2 tissues, or otherwise I'm going to blow through the tissue. Because I have big man lungs. But these I can get away with just 1 tissue at a time. But again, the problem is I've got that winter cold thing going on where you wake up every day and you got a little bit of the cold.
Before you is a sealed door with 3 glowing
And
Well,
then
yeah.
it just takes, a while to get over all that stuff. You get that stuff in your chest, and then it's like all the time, and you just need to. Oh, this is weird.
The magic from the room fades as Duncan the Wayfarer falls before you.
It's weird having people with you in the quest and then not splitting up. Like, I have no qualms splitting up on any of this stuff. But I don't want to make any assistant, demands on my party. Anyway, you asked how I was doing. Other than, working on the bus like crazy, I have not... Hey, did you resubscribe?
Yeah, like 5 minutes ago.
Did the... I thought you were talking about doing it. Did the animation go off for you or anything?
No, I haven't seen the animation in forever.
It went off for your brother last night, so what is it about you that it's not... Because I realized I didn't hear it, but now I see the tick go up. Let's look at recent events. There.
You said something about there being with old subscribers. It doesn't show the animation for whatever.
No,
one
it
reason or the
should.
other.
It should show. That was in the old stuff. Like, literally, like I said, it showed your brothers last night. You are not showing up as a thing that happened. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, and it will happen in a little while. Like, Twitch is not even showing it yet. Alright, so I'll have to be patient here and see if it kicks in a minute. In the meantime, thank you very much for subscribing, Ben. I appreciate it. I know you're firing off your Amazon/Twitch Prime. You could send that to anybody and help out any streamer, but I appreciate you sending it my direction. Yeah, I am not sure what is up with that. I just realized that it didn't fire off. And it's not showing up in Stream Elements, and it's not showing up on the back end of the Twitch page. We refresh the Twitch page. See, perhaps it's just stuck for some reason.
Magic from the room fades as Tinius the White takes his final breath. Protect Patrick the Maniacal at all costs.
Tell you, it's nice having the ladies here, though. Just like cleaning up the other half of the, you know, like one of them is really good at breaking all the breakables and etc, etc. They always build so at least one of them can cover the traps and the doors and stuff, which usually I end up having to like solo do all that stuff, and this build is not built for that. Could not figure out how to work in trapping skills. And still, my healing is weak on you. Let me start clearing stuff. Clear, 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 clear. Okay, she's fine now. Okay. Traps, I guess. Let's see. So what else is going on? I posted a new video on the bus. I've been working on the bus a lot. If you go look at the Facebook page, I made a post yesterday. I was out working on some stuff for a little bit. I made myself go out and work, at least line up and cut all the pieces of wood that we're gonna have to stain before we hang out. Whoop, the wrong way. And that's over at my Facebook page. I'll throw that up here in a second for people that are not on my Facebook.
Yeah, last I left off, you and John were working on fixing a fuel line.
Yeah, that was a
Some
while
kind
ago.
of critter got up there and ate it.
Yeah, it was
And
a
that's
while
my
ago.
last
We've
update.
been working inside
Well,
quite
you
a
post a
bit.
video, I can watch that.
Yep, I put a little video up on YouTube or Facebook, and then yesterday I was cutting some of the wall cladding, and the leftover chunks are going to be the floor for the restroom and the rest of the wall in the restroom. So hopefully it'll all come together real nice. It looks good so far.
Yeah, you've been working really hard on it.
Well,
A deafening
Some-
hum emanates
sometimes if you have a goal, you have to go get it done.
door violently. You notice the floor beneath Patrick the
Okay,
I-
let's...
I would like to have the ability to at least do some camping this spring
as the first gong sounds.
and kind of do some short-term stays in it and see how we like things.
A large sonic blast resonates towards
Okay. Did you post that on your personal,
The
Facebook
video is
page
on my
or on the-
YouTube channel.
on your YouTube channel?
Yep, youtube.com/SamusGarobo. But it's also should be linked in the bus updates on Discord.
On Discord. Okay,
If you're
that's
just
where I
looking
was.
for a link to like click. But I also believe I may have linked that video on my Facebook as well. I'm not sure. Let's see. Breakables, not very many. Monsters killed. 66 me.
The long
Oh, I think it was
history of
54 the
mankind is told in these
Willow.
statues.
Nice.
They are eroded, as are we. We have become wicked and worthless. This world
Suspect
will
they're
be
double
better
recalling.
off without us.
Yep, they just double recalled on me. Why am I walking? Get on my horse. That's right. I'm not walk no place. Not sure. I walk all over the place. Especially on my monk. Okay, well, looks like they're gonna bounce. So we'll pick up the rest of these quests and then we'll go back to the...
Your video's talking about cladding. What is cladding?
It's what we're gonna put on the walls. Like, to cover
What?
it, to clad. That's the only thing I ever have referred to, like, things that you hang up.
Okay, so it's a thing you hang up on the wall to cover it.
Yes. It'll be
Okay,
the
I've
wood
just never heard
paneling.
the word before.
There's a video, or not video, but I posted picture on my Facebook that's kind of in place from yesterday. Alright, so yeah, they're gonna go take a dinner break. We may or may not hook up again in a little while. I will re-ship buff and then we'll go knock out... I forget what it's called. One of those evil quests. Undermine, maybe? Undermine. Pew. That'll get fed to the thing, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't have anything.
Okay, just finished that.
Yeah, it was just a quick thing, but I get a lot of people asking where the bus is at, how's it doing, etc. That's where it is. It's things are starting to come together to the point where there's places to sit, there's places to sleep. It's a long ways to go until I can move into it full time, but it's very nearly what I would consider rough campable. meaning a place that I could throw a bed in. This is where I parked my car. I could throw a bed in, and I could sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I could grab a couple hours and then get up and do something. So I am pleased, but I need to get a few more things knocked out for sure. Hey, young fly, welcome back. Investigate the plaza. I guess we're doing R2s now. We did R1s. We usually do R1s on a melee by ourselves solo, and we usually scale things up when there are more people with us. But I just did some R2s with the ladies, the Brit ladies.
Rumbling sound emanates
So,
from the nearby corner of the plaza.
I'll just leave it at R2 and see what happens.
Worried.
Alright, so one of the things I like to do in this quest is stick my hireling up on that post. Oh, knocked down! And the other thing I'd like to do is I like to get as many of the NPC fighters involved. So we'll get another guy who likes to chase us. Perfect. Then we'll go run around and get all these guys involved in the fight. Like, all these guys can contribute. Looks like one of the guys are not following us, so let's get somebody following us again. Come on, guys. Let's go. These guys are involved now. We might as well get all these guys in all the NPCs helping out. There's no reason not to. That's what they're here for. They generally do a pretty good job of knocking out like a couple of guys, but more importantly, they diffuse the aggro for you, so you're not having to get stuck fighting 12 dudes all at once. Like when they first log in, they'll split, they'll share that initial aggro, and then you can pick it up as you're ready. See, some of these guys stopped. We need to get a guy to come back through and pick him up, I guess. That guy's like tripping on the body of his friend. What a dork. Alright, are you close enough? You want to heal us up there, Durham? Or do I need to... Oh, no, you didn't wander off. You're still where you're supposed to be. So we'll heal. So we can get this. Where are the rest of those guys at? Yeah, if we can get them a little bit closer, there we go. Now they'll auto jump in there. Now they won't de-aggro. NPC guards. Anyway, yeah, yesterday I was having a pretty bad migraine, but I felt like if I didn't go do something on the bus, I would, because the weather was so nice. It's been so nice the last, especially for winter, right? You know, it's been like high of 55. There's a little bit of wind yesterday, but not millions. But I knew that there are certain tasks that you have to be able to do when the weather's nice, and getting those boards cut was definitely one of them. If I had to... Ooh. Fail to hold monster on a 1. That's fun. I knew that if I didn't get out there and get them cut, getting them stained would become a much later process, where if I get them cut, even if the weather turns a little bit nasty, I can bring the boards inside. So when I am feeling up to it, I can do some staining either in the garage or in the living room or something. Lay down a plastic sheet. Go to town. Alright. The next wave spawn did not. So that either means that there's a guy wandering around the areas. Ah, there's one champ running around killing all the NPCs. Bork. Alright, so there's the infight for this little battle scenario anyway. Hello. And I'd really like to have crushed Blitz right there, but I think some disintegrates are hitting us a little bit on the tough side. Let's go find these war mages instead. What else we got? The rest of these are just arrows, right? Arrows should not be that big of a problem. A lot of chipping. Alright. Let's go try this again. Hey Blitz. Big green mean machine. Alright, perfect. Still something running around, not dead.
You've beaten back Droam's surprise attack. This would be a good time to tend to Tollis's injuries.
Alright.
In the huge crater.
So we're going to try to be a little bit crazy on this. We probably shouldn't be,
It shouldn't be too difficult.
but I'm going to give it a go anyway, see what happens.
The construction of the tunnel shows it was quickly but professionally built. It must have taken astounded by your presence. An explosives-laden kobold yelps.
Stormreach forces! Blow them up! Blow them up!
Just trying to get the champs first here. Oh, alright, summon Durham. Dance around a minute. Oh no, this is bad. Durham dies. Yeah, he died. Alright. Get back here for a second.
Construction of the tunnel shows it was quickly but professionally built. It must have taken an army of mining engineers to dig this far under the city. The construction of the tunnel shows it was quickly but professionally built. It must have taken an army of mining engineers to dig this far under the city. The construction construction of the tunnel shows it was quickly but professionally built. It must have taken an army of mining engineers to dig this far under the city. Demolitionist flees deeper into the tunnel. He leaves behind
unfortunately, we kind of boobered up and we let Durham take a couple of hits he probably shouldn't have needed to take, and that involved us having to move back. Unfortunately, but we'll get him back on his feet. What are we? We're at 70%. So if I just switch necklaces here, that should get us there, right? Pretty close. I mean, apparently, yes. Alright, I'm gonna hide Durham just a little bit around this corner. Then I'm gonna invis and try to monk dance my way through this. If we can get to a little bit further down the line, we can everything except for the Reapers will leash, and then we can deal with the couple of Reapers.
For some reason, the Droam workers abandoned their efforts to dig through this natural cavern, and instead chose to tunnel around it.
That's not good. We don't want to be roller skating here. Crowd surfing, whatever the word is. Alright, let's get Durham over here. A lot of these guys should leash right here. Durham threw us a little heal, that's a start. Need a big heal though, Big Papa. There you go, perfect. Waiting for the hirelings to have voice commands. Like, ja heals me. Alright.
A dead Medusa lies sprawled next to a bin full of demolition charges. Droam must have abandoned this cavern after she met her sudden end. What manner of creature could have resisted the Medusa's stony gaze?
So a lot of these, we're going to do the use trick. For those of you who don't know, the use trick basically means that there's a lot of quests in DDO where you can interact with the item by hitting the use on your cogwheel, and it'll kind of move through, but there's a lot of places where we still need to have the explosives to do all the exciting things. So we want to be ready for both. We'll set Durham to go shrine. Or not. I guess he doesn't want to. As Aussie Man Reviews would say,
That huge explosion
no, thank you.
blocked off the rest of the tunnel. The rubble is too heavy to move by hand, and too dense to smash through. Only something very powerful could clear it.
Rock and roll, baby. Red alerted already? That seems odd. Something must not have leashed somewhere. Let's pull some of this stuff a little bit further back here instead of having a red alert down there where there's a million guys to surround us. Let's get them in the tunnel. Very strange. Hi, Rockwall. Let's do it. See, look at all these chests. Just look at them. We're like rolling around in chests. Just like shoved right in our face. Oh, we didn't want that plate mail. Alright. We got a plate mail, so we're gonna have to ready to go sail after.
Supplies. It's a staging area for the Droam army.
There we go. Now we dealt with all the alerts. It was pure pandemonium. Oh, this poor little guy. That was an invisible doge, too. It's probably like having the spot. I know a lot of people tell me that spot is unnecessary if you just like can remember where everything is, but I still like having the spot. Alright, this is one of the places where you need the charges. I have not figured out how to get to this option without a charge. Durham, don't you die on me. Don't you die on me. Okay, let's go see a water elemental about a horse. No. Oh, you're immune? You're immune to the Samuel L. Jackson stare? It's no bueno. Turn green instead. I feel like there's quite a bit of damage. Use just a little bit more. I'm not sure where else we could squeeze some extra damage in. Oh, obviously we need to remember to hit our know the angles button. But other than that, I feel like we're pretty reasonable in the dips. Okay. Oh, the poison. The poison got us. That sucked. I was literally moving back to heal up there. Alright, well, so be it, I guess. You have to expect the occasional death in re-promote anyway. Alone to the angry caster man.
The thick smell of smoke in the air suggests the presence of explosives nearby, as does the charred corpse of an unfortunate ogre.
Yeah, whatever. Probably just jump through. And if we have to come back, we already died once, so it's not like it's the end of the world if we have to. Ghost through. All those guys are considered archers, I believe, so they do not count for Dungeon Alert, I believe. Those of you who are interested, I'm pretty sure that is how that works.
A bridge crosses an underground chasm here. Falling would not be advisable.
You know, I'm actually really curious. Again, since I already died, I might come back here after the quest is done and see if you can actually fall down that hole. I don't know, I've never actually tried. Could be interesting. See what happens if you fall down this hole. Just want to get topped off here. I normally run through all this stuff, let the boulder do the heavy lifting. A lot of that stuff will either die or become knocked down and wounded to the point where they won't bother to come after us.
Familiar kobold voice barks.
Blow them up! Let's blow them up now!
You have found the lair of the Demolitions Master.
Where you going, Mr. Kaboom? Sure, I guess. The Plague Reaper over there. See if we can avoid aggroing it. May not be able to. Can see us. What's that big green scary thing?
The smoking body of the Demolitions Master crumples to the ground. You've defeated Droam's scheme to undermine Storm. You've reached the end of the tunnel.
There we go.
Surely this must.
Alright, so let's go see
Droam's
about
base of operations here on Zendrick.
what happens terribly if
Mission
we
accomplished.
fall down
You
that
should
hole,
report
shall we?
back to the Coin Lords
I don't
for
know if you
further
can go down
instructions.
that hole, but I'll also go look and see. It would not be advised, after all, if we would have fallen down that hole. But a controlled experiment is different. Oh, we can fall down the hole. Oh, and you just insta-die and teleport. Oh, well, that ain't no big deal. Can you jump over this bridge this way? You can! Okay. Well, there we go. Lessons learned, I guess. For science! I'm gonna write this down so it's an experiment. We have a letter. Wonder who it's from. Oh, DDO store. Did we repair? Surely we repaired, right? I want to talk to this guy without repairing. Okay. Sometimes my goldfish brain is definitely goldfish brain. Alright, we have one more quest in there. That hole is to be avoided on hardcore. Noted. That's correct. Correct. Is there anything in particular we need? We need our staff, right? Before I go do the last one in that saga, we need the ability to set things on fire. So we might as well grab our Staff of Arcane Power. I don't think we've been carrying it around yet. Shoink. And honestly, we need Fireball and a Cone of Gold. The rest of it can go back to quietly not hanging out. So Beef, while you're there, I'm trying to decide if the Platinum Knuckles part of the family set is stronger than the just using like the hand wraps of the Macabre still, and the Hammer Fist. I feel like it's close, because with the Platinum Knuckles you're not allowed to use gloves, which I think is dumb. I don't think they're that strong. But I feel like now that I have put the Ring of the Stalker on, I feel like it's unnecessary to have them.
Alright. I'm gonna take off. You have a good game and a good day.
Alright, buddy. Well, I'm sorry your animation never played. I don't know what's going on. If it finally shows that you subscribed, I will replay your thing for you the next time you're around.
Alright. Great.
I could play Tobrels if you'd like. Would you like to see Tobrels? There you
Let me
go.
get back to the screen. I walked over to the
Okay.
kitchen because I was doing dishes.
Why did this not...
Okay, I'm back. Oh, it's Optimus Prime.
It is
That's
off.
cool.
That's with the Prime sub, right?
Ha! Cute. All right.
All right,
Well,
buddy. Have a good day.
yeah, good game and good day.
Well, okay, so this is part of the family set. So if I put this on, it replaces the glove. Like the Hammer Fist de-equips and the Platinum Knuckles equips. What's nice about this is it is Mythic Weapon Boost 4 and 9 Double Strike, but the rest of it seems kind of medium because you already have Improved Critical. If I didn't have Improved Critical, this Impact 1 would be good. But I don't know. I've been carrying it around but not using it. I don't know. It seems medium.
You emerge from the tunnel among giant ruins. For some reason,
It feels a little bit like a
Roman
trap.
army has chosen this location for their camp.
Oh. Perfect. Exactly where I wanted that guy to turn Jade in. I don't want Solar Cruelty casters just like hanging out. Deal with the rest if I need to, but not Solar Cruelty casters. Yeah, this is running both ways. Like I said, I'll find something. Maybe this kobold guy or whatever will have enough hit points so we can actually throw a suitable
More
test
Toem
here in a
soldiers
second.
emerge from the cave, roused to action by the noise. The curious little kobold leads them.
Alright. So here's a rough idea of his. So he's Elemental Fury, so 31, crits are 150. Alright, so let's back over. We'll switch to the Platinum Knuckles. The damage is very comparable. That's my sneak attack dice. But it's got the turn to platinum ability on it. Right? And lesser bone shatter, so on a natural 20, you do a big ol' extra pile of damage. But I feel like your regular hits are comparable. I don't know, it feels ridiculously close to me. And I think I prefer the ability to self-heal slightly. Excuse me? Firebolt that. There we go. I love this Staff of Arcane Power. It's like not good enough, but it's very fun. It's very flavorful. Just happens to be one of my favorite thematic items in the game.
rancid stench in this cave is sickening and almost palpable.
You can
Is
stay
the
over there.
entire army using
Rest
it
of
as
you
a
guys come over
latrine?
here, please. I decided to come over here anyway. He's falling in the dookie-doo. Ew, gross. Ow, it hit hard too. Now, Durham, give me some kisses. Monk power. Yeah. Excuse me, come through. Just want this bucket. You guys are welcome to come chase me. You guys want to wrestle? You guys want to wrestle? You know you love to wrestle. Alright, let's move Durham
This must be their
over
main
here
water
somewhere.
supply. It would be a shame if something vile and poisonous. You dump the unspeakable out of your bucket into the hissing voice of a Medusa echoes in the valley.
Where's that kobold? I need his report yesterday.
Nope. No thank you. Yeah, I'm really enjoying specifically this particular build of the monk. I don't know if I like it better than the I think the wisdom monk is a more DPS, but I feel like this is more my play style. The not being as deep in the bird tree. Although again the bird tree is very strong.
This large half-orc cook smells of bacon. His hot frying pan spits oil.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to drink our don't slip around potion. Kinda wanna turn you to jade just to see you. Oh, look at that. His frying pan doesn't turn to jade. That's just wrong. Alright, Skinny, give us some hit points for it, bud. No. Durham's doing a good job of keeping us going right now, too. As long as he doesn't run off and get himself murdered is always the real question.
This area serves as a field kitchen. Destroying their provisions may cause a food shortage. A Medusa hisses nearby.
I thought I smelled something burning. Looks like we'll need another skinny.
It's not usually the Medusa that's dangerous, it's the other stuff that goes along with the Medusa. I just came down here to make sure that Durham could heals me in case that poison didn't stop it. Never know when the Medusa poison or something weird will not do what you expect. Ugh, more plate mail.
Soldiers have bunked down in this hallway. Many beds are empty. Are those casualties? Or have they gone out on assignment?
No, Durham! Alright. So to have a 100% chance to raise Durham, I think we have to switch. Yeah. If we switch our gloves and our necklace, we have a 100% chance to raise. Which is fine. And that means we don't have to switch our bracers. If we switch our bracers, we could probably also fire off the big.
This must be the army's arsenal. That's a lot of explosives for one room.
Biggin.
How convenient.
You stand there, wait for me. Give it a minute. Said stand and wait. Alright. He was a soul of ice.
2 screaming officers of the Droam army fall from the hole in the roof.
Yeah, I mean, I just decided it was easier to do some switching. I started putting points into UMD too late, so now I'm playing catch up. A few more, another level or two, I won't worry about it anymore. Like we're basically there. Adorable.
That's the biggest barrel of explosives. What do you know? The second biggest barrel of explosives you've ever seen is here too.
Durham, would you please be so kind to heal yourself? And then shrine. Okay.
The soldiers in the hallway ahead are still asleep. They must be used to loud noises.
Wonder if they're gonna try running the hardcore server as part of the anniversary stuff. I hope not, because that would be a weird pull between anniversary stuff and hardcore. I know a lot of
An
people, they
ancient
just
giant
farm
temple complex rises high above.
anniversary event like
Is this
crazy,
the reason for the Droam army coming here?
but the timing would kind of make sense, right? Negative level. Nobody got time for. Whoa! Good job, Durham. Way to make with the heel. Alright, let's pull him up here. What was that? You know, we took a big negative energy thing.
This bloodstain on the ground looks suspicious. Where's the body? Did they eat it?
Huh, interesting. Wonder what I did. Clearly did something.
Somewhere upstairs, a Medusa hisses.
Don't just stand there, fools. Get more soldiers up here. The ritual must not be interrupted.
The blood hasn't dried yet on this altar. Who was sacrificed here? And to whom?
Medusa poison sucks, by the way. We're gonna have to restock on healing potions soon, too. Thing is, I need to actually also weed. Ooh, nice. I need to weed down my potions for weight.
There were no humans on Zendrik back during the time of the Giant Empire. These human bones must be a recent addition to this temple. The rhythmic sounds of mining picks on stone resound from down below. A monotone chant echoes from the whole. A withered and bent figure stands before you. Surely this confrontation will end quickly. The hag grumbles at you.
Took you long enough to get here. Killed enough of my troops, have you?
One of the advantages of being a monk and not a trapper is you're not like compelled to try to get this.
But it's hardly over. I have more than you can handle at my beck and call.
Yeah, I really like this water power.
You fought well, but I foresee a deadly challenge in your future.
Anyway, the water move that I'm spamming makes them susceptible to sneak attacks.
Hag fades away once more.
And
So, you've killed every officer
It's
who
real
knew
nice.
about the mission. That'll do just fine. I'll leave you now, but here's one last thing to remember me by. Behold the might of
the might of Drone! Cast the gate spell. Wow. Like that's pretty strong. Alright. That should leave us with... What? Oh, that's ridiculous. Ha 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 ha!
The lights on the floor go out.
Thank you.
The portal collapses, cutting off further reinforcements from Droam. Your mission is a success. The few remaining stragglers pose no threat to Zendrik.
Let's just get out of here. Sweet. Rank 78. I don't know what... Hey, there's Talab. Good morning, bud. Not sure what else we really want to do before heading out to Giant Hold. There's probably a quest or two still. We did a little bit of Giant Hold with the ladies this morning. Probably wouldn't suck to actually take a look at some of the gear from the Archon's trial stuff and see if there's any of that we'd like to try to have available. I don't know. I need to just, I said, take a glander. A glander? We should probably do this one. I don't have all the gear from that. I don't know what all's in there. I usually take this whenever it drops. Ooh, I like this too. Yeah, we're just taking a mark. Marks are, they go in your bag, you don't have to worry about them, and they are good to have a pile of hanging around.
Morning.
Hey, what's up? So I got pretty lucky last night. My head went right to the point where pass out.
Nice.
Yeah, and I just passed out
I think.
until
I think.
I'm not even sure when. I'm pretty sure my alarm had been going off for a little while. Ooh. I'm definitely ready for a nap again already, though. And I've been awake for almost 2 full hours, so we gotta nip this in the bud, get to sleep.
I wonder what you'll pick. So many choices.
Why did that not go in the bag? Is the bag full? No. It's heavy. Why is it so heavy all of a sudden? minutes. Okay. Well, I think I'm off to Illusionary Necromancer, or Larsomancer, or whatever it's called. I don't know where you're at on the old level train.
I think Rhett did that last night, but we can do it again. Doing all my normal login stuff. Hold on.
Don't be shy. Come in, come in. Step on over to the symbols on the floor. The adventure is about to begin. The first step is to find the hero of this story. A true, upstanding citizen. Ooh, be warned, though. She is a master of disguise.
Never really understood this part of this letter, or this part of this quest. Enough said. Let's get rid of this elf. This elfy elf.
Yeah, this is the one that's kind of a pain in the butt to toolbox, but
The local watering hole. You'll never find a more
here comes
delightful
Remy.
establishment of scholars and
No.
heroism.
no.
No, Remy's at school. I'm not sure what that is. Sounds like the wife was rolling around in her chair.
Oh, okay.
No, we're waiting on word from Remy on how he's going to go ahead and do what he's going to do for this spring semester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's either gonna.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to grab a hireling. Oh well.
That's alright. I got Durham. But yeah, he's either gonna be able to take a couple of classes he needs in at Bethany, or he's gonna basically pick him up in someplace else, I guess. Pick him up online. Time for you to die, you elfy elf scum. Like Durham's in trouble? What? Durham's on his way to throw you a heal, but I think he doesn't know where you are. You have to go back to him a little bit.
don't even know where he is.
He's over by the teleport area. Hang on. I'll get you in 1 second. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I
Come on,
auto
come on.
stabilize?
No, What? I healed you?
You did, and then they smacked me immediately.
Oh, Durham, come on, buddy. He doesn't want to move through there.
Oh, you know what? I have a hireling. Hold on.
Oh, he finally... That's hilarious. He finally moved. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the hirelings all of a sudden.
There you go.
Crocinated in there. Oh, Rhett.
Yeah, I got a hireling. Right.
Yeah, maybe it's... Is this one of the quests where the hirelings, like, get all weird and wonky?
Maybe. I don't know. They've been weird and wonky for the last week, so I don't know.
You don't have to go home, but you sure
Alright, hurry
can't
up.
stay here. Amongst the bodies. Back to town!
He'll cast those things. Now that like, he won't follow, though. I think this is one of the ones where they get all squirrely. Let me heal Rhett real quick, too.
I think she forgot to mention that the elf has a lot of friends. You may want to make your exit a hasty one.
Excuse me. Jeremy, I don't know what you're doing, but you should just stop it and heal me. There you go.
Good little Salina Speedway.
Yeah. Well, it is, 1:05. People are rushing back from their lunch breaks because they can't do anything like normal people.
Time management is important. This is what makes this quest a pain in the butt to dual box.
And run through twice. Yeah, it happens.
Although he's getting more remnants when I do this. Because he usually gets 0 remnants.
Right.
A ship fit for fit for a minor figure in the Sharn Syndicate, at least. Oh, I apologize for the smell, but I do want this
I don't need to go up
be
there with you.
authentic.
No, but I know there's some person, at least one person you got to start with, and the doors are closed.
I don't know, I just run around and talk to everybody because I don't know the...
There we go. So I tried talking to that guy, and it didn't let me talk to him. So I don't know a lot of these quests super well. So there's a lot of, like, run around. Oh, yeah, I gotta talk to this chick, right? Alright, I think I figured it out. Fight for your life, Lab. Fight for your life! They could definitely do some work on this quest, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Forest. How many adventurers and
Normally I run past all this crap, but
come to an end in the forest?
means I'm boxing, I'm gonna kill it.
And what?
I know, I just assume there's secret doors everywhere tied to their heartbeats.
Pop on the symbols one last time, and we shall return to where it all began.
Oh man, I hope there's not a betrayal here.
He doesn't sound like the kind of guy that would betray you. He sounds like an upstanding chap.
Yeah.
Actually sounds like the gnome from the Pathfinder game. The Tuccio.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
I didn't know you were gone. Well, welcome back.
No, and I do apologize, but this is where the story actually ends. Trapped in a clearing in the woods with everyone you
Yeah, look at that. Red is a glorified healer hireling and a tank hireling.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
It was. Get that Reaper real fast, can you? Oh, you're not. You're on Lucy Lawless again. Alright, I'll get on the Reaper. I'd stunned him, but... Just trying to get the Skyborn.
Well, you fared better than I expected. Hop on the symbols one last time. No, I really mean it this time. No more tricks. I promise.
Did pretty good on the bonus chest in this fight.
Two of them, yeah.
3 of them, right? None of these chests are here?
Oh yeah, 3. Bonus chest. Wow. All right.
Oh, shouldn't have stood on it.
That's all right.
He'll never know unless he watches the vlog.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot this guy in his face.
Meeting strangers is so interesting. A story even I didn't know existed.
Yeah,
I was
nothing.
at the edge of my seat the whole
Nothing.
time. And for that, a reward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing and nothing.
Wow, you did a great job.
I blame Rhett.
Yeah, well, he did the best he could for the time he was working. Anyway, it sounds like Wood broke her television.
Yeah, what? Who lost?
Oh man, the television probably. Okay.
Well, no, I mean it must have been a game on or something, right? It's the only time people
No,
break
I think she was watching your stream and the television cracked because Too Much Ugly was on there.
That's possible.
Who knows? Televisions these days.
All right, where are we going?
I
Talk
guess we
about
can
no
go.
downtime.
Huh? I guess we can go start the giant old stuff. I mean, Did a couple with some guildies earlier,
I
but
did all the giant hold stuff, but I can do it again.
see, this is why you like end up in weird spots. But yeah, we can go giant hold. That's close. See, I thought so. Watching somebody stream and Too Much Ugly got on there.
TV can only handle so much.
Yeah. Or you're watching this stream, the TV got erect and pushed itself away from the wall, fell off.
Daytime stream, buddy.
Erect is fine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a word.
Okay. I mean, so so is but
No. It's those are curse words. Like, look at my finger become erect. See, it's fine.
Oh, hey, look at this.
What's that?
Goodbye.
Oh, he jumped back in again? Nice. I'm on some sort of list. That's awesome. Yeah, I banned or blocked or muted or something one of them earlier today. So that's the second one today. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in the feast or famine.
Alright.
But there is no
You are the weakest link.
land
Goodbye.
big enough for my kind. Our safety must be carved out by sword and blood. What blood have I shed? My memories are lost.
I got a bunch of YouTube videos to watch today. Nice. New Neil House video, a new Matthias video.
Yeah, my YouTube videos usually come out on Wednesdays. I don't know why, they just do.
I watch. There's a couple of people, like a Factorio guy that I watch. He tries to do like a daily Factorio video series. I really enjoy that, and that's daily. And then Matthias, he's like totally random when his stuff comes out. But I really like him. He for those of you who don't know, he is a woodworker known for like really complicated machines, I guess. And the thing that kind of like put him on the map, I guess to start with, was a marble machine. But what put him on my map was he built his own. He builds like bandsaws and table saws. Like, he builds a lot of his own equipment, which I think is really fun. Like power equipment, not just like tables and chairs and workbenches. And he does that stuff too, but when you don't have shop tools and you'd like to have the ability to occasionally do a shop tool thing, the ability to know how to make or improvise your own tools, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, I watch a lot of crafts videos, and one of the guys that I watched, they just started a new business in Las Vegas, which actually sounds really cool. That is, instead of like going to the casino and gambling, you can go to their place and pay $20, and they will teach you any game. So, like, you know how you're like, oh yeah, I'd like to learn how to play crafts, but I don't want to like go to the casino and you know, throw money on a game I don't know how to play. You know,
they'll teach you how to play one of the games.
No risk. You know.
I gotcha.
Which I think is a really cool idea. You know.
I mean, it's not the worst. I just don't know how much of that, like, you end up doing that kind of stuff with watching YouTube videos or stuff.
Right,
Although
you do.
there are definitely still like plenty of books on, you know, how to play different of those kind of games. So
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that
I'm
there's
sure
not.
there's probably a good. I mean, I just
It's
curious
just
how
a-
much the model is to do. You know.
I just think it's an interesting idea for like something just kind of different, you know?
Yeah. No, it's cool.
And it's like stuff like I'd love to learn how to play like Baccarat, you know. I don't know how to play Baccarat, and that's something that they could teach me how to do.
Well, yeah, that's where I wonder, like, as a person who has literally taught people how to play, like, hundreds of people to play Magic, right?
Right.
It makes me wonder how much I'm better served. Because inevitably what I end up doing is towards the end, I'm like, alright, so do you have a smartphone or a computer? Can you write this thing down? In this case, you know, now it's Magic Arena. Before it was always, you know, go find
Duels of the Planeswalkers.
Yeah, Duels of the Planeswalkers. Because you can only do that kind of stuff for so long with
Right.
people, and that just makes me wonder how that model works out. It'd be interesting to have someone go and see.
I don't know. I think I might go one day just because I'd like to see kind of what they do there. And,
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
That's what I'm saying. It's interesting to see how they do it.
it's just another type of school. Like the guy that I watch, he owns another business, which is a dealer school. He teaches people how to deal, you know, different
And
cards.
see, and
different games.
that is teaching that's a work skill. That's
Right.
that requires, in my opinion, like a teacher.
Right. And that actually is really like dealing for casinos is one of those things. Is like you kind of have to know somebody to get in, and that's kind of where he comes in. Is like you go to his school, he teaches you how to deal, and then he helps you get a job.
Yeah, I don't know. I know for some of the smaller casinos. I've not been to bigger casinos, obviously, but I've been to casinos in Oklahoma that you can
You want this optional?
apply. I don't care if you want to do it. It's fine with me.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
can
I'm not
apply,
going to
but
turn
you're
down
allowed-
experience if you're going to go run and do it.
Right. I don't know. I just from what I've read is like, you know, you kind of have to work your way up, and you kind of need to know people, and
Yeah, I wonder if the dealer position is like higher on the chain there, you know?
it might be. I know different games are like different for like your experience, right? Like they will, if you're a craps dealer, then they'll snatch you up because there's always people looking for craps dealers. But like blackjack dealers, it's like a really competitive field because everybody deals blackjack.
I mean, everyone can turn over one card at a time and count to 21.
Basically, yeah. It takes 7 years to learn to deal craps, from what I understand. Because there's a lot of like, you need to know like what every bet on the table pays, and every bet pays differently, and you know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a room full of nope.
Oh no, I used to tell Remy all the time that he should not bother with college and he should just go be a poker player or He's got that kind of mind that like calculates odds really quick, and
You can make a lot of money, but the problem is that if you're a card counter, then it.
well, I was thinking more
There's
of
a
just
lot of
like playing
backoffs.
in the big tournaments. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like he's got the problem is he has no control over his facial expressions.
Right.
Like I've watched him play Magic, and he does his best to control disappointment, but when something is good, like it shows all over his face. So again, he would be good in the right kind of like an online poker competition or whatever, but those are all basically gone now.
Right. I've thought about playing craps professionally.
Yeah. I mean, if you're good at that kind of stuff, you get a sponsor, and I mean, it's just like playing any other game, except for some reason poker is.
There's not really any sponsors for craps. Craps is just like you go, and as long as you have a bankroll to sustain yourself, you can make money. But
yeah, I've never seen like a televised craps tournament.
That's because
But
there
like,
isn't any.
but there's a bunch of. Again, that's part of the reason I suggest poker to Remy all the time. Is like going to these. Or used to tell Remy all the time. Now again, not so much anymore.
I don't know why I'm still looking for trash. We have Ingenious. I don't care anymore.
But yeah, a lot of that stuff I think Remy would be good at, because again, he's got that kind of calculate the odds and play off the numbers, and but of course you also have to be able to, especially in poker, find the tells. I think he's good at picking up other people's signals, but I don't know. I think he's gonna be just as well served by going off and being a nurse, which is what he's decided to do now.
Right. And which one you want to go to next?
The next one around the corner.
Okay, you just do those even though they're 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
All a giant hold is all a giant hold.
Okay.
I don't differentiate giant hold stuff. And I'm ranked 79, so I'm going to have to level in, like, this
Oh, you're caught
quest,
up.
probably.
You're caught up. I'm ranked 79 as well.
Yeah.
Only at the beginning of it, but, you know.
I'm a little ways into 79, but not a lot. Not like super far. I got a chill. The dog, when she came in, left the door open, and the computer room is always warmer for some reason than the rest of the house. I'm not sure why.
These
Yeah.
ruins have long been inhabited.
I know it's colder today than it usually is.
Remnant of the Dakani Empire.
There was some sort of weird weather pattern in the jet stream. I'm gonna tell this guy to piss off.
The grinning hobgoblin says.
You can do whatever traps we need to do, and I'll just run through the rest. I don't care.
Sure.
But there's some weird weather pattern screwing with the jet stream over the U.S. right now. Some conspiracy people are saying it's reminiscent of what they theorize if the weather controlling thing is actually real.
A hidden doorway way to a
And
passage. Perhaps
I don't know how much of that conspiracy you've actually heard or got into. It's actually really cool.
The heart stuff, yeah, I've looked into it.
Yeah, basically the super radio antenna that.
Up in Alaska, yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, the idea is there's also one in, like, Russia's also built one, which is why California's In a drought for like 11 million years, I'm like, nah, I don't buy that.
No, California's in a drought for 11 million years because we don't know how to use a rotter properly.
Well, I mean, also you need to be able to get some other stuff going on, but like, I don't know. I find that to be interesting, but right now the pattern does line up really closely to what theoretical usage
You want this
would
optional
be.
area here?
Yeah, go ahead. Go do whatever. I'll do the main stuff. You clean up the optional and the traps and stuff, and we'll be done fairly quickly, I think. Oh, I wasn't counting on being blinded, though. That's no bueno. Who did that? Was it you? Helpless, even. Alright, let's jump back for a second. Durham, they ouchied me. Oh no, I love conspiracy theories.
I used to watch a lot of like the stuff that was like conspiracy theory stuff, like that Jesse Ventura show and stuff like that. But
I'm just asking the question.
yeah,
You know, I've never actually watched his show at all. That's literally only taken from people doing the Jesse Ventura impression.
right.
I'm just asking. Is it possible that there's a snake in your bum right now? I'm just asking the question.
Oh man, you left me a whole bunch of remnants over here.
One or two, I think.
I saw 3.
Purr. Fine. You got here. I won't just open the door. The Demon Soul. The Soul of Ice. A Soul of Cruelty Doggo. That's bad news.
Alright. Next door's clear.
And a Pandemonium guy. Wow, this room had a lot of champs in it. Alright, Durham, make your way here, bud. But no Fragmentes.
No fragmentes, huh?
No Fragmentes. Man, it's cold. I'm really tempted to go close that door now. Probably too late. The damage is done. I gotta chill. Chill is here. Oh man, I can't believe it's already 1:30. Oh, what am I gonna do today after the stream?
Ooh. I think that Plague Reaper just like come gank me.
He did gank you, or he wanted to gank you?
He wanted to. He came out from nowhere. Just popped up. Was like, how do you do? Alright. All the traps done up into the room with 2 stories.
Yep.
I'm coming back right
in
now.
there right now, so.
I'm coming back right now. I got my search off there. Oh, nothing there.
I have chili. You have chocolate
Hey.
chip cookies.
Or not.
I found a trap. I'm monk fast. I don't care about no traps.
Ding.
No, I'll probably eat some leftover chicken breasts. maybe bake a couple pieces of bacon to go with it, and then
It is time to find
there's that bonus chest up here.
brought you here.
Okay.
And then I need to take a look at making chicken wings tonight. Break out the air fryer and see if I can figure out how to make the chicken wings. Actually, I might just have to go straight to that the way it's been lately. The wife and I eat pretty quick.
How much power does that take up?
I have
That's
no
something you
idea.
have on your bus?
I've never pulled it out of the box.
I'm just wondering if that's something you're gonna have on your bus or not.
I don't know. I'm hoping so. Because we've now, I guess, decided to do an inverter, or not an inverter, an induction cooktop, and not the stove that I wanted, unless somebody finds the stove that I want. Because they discontinued it, so I'm a little bit hosed on getting the stove that I want.
Right.
Hi, would you like to hit the use the thing button? Yeah, you did it.
I'm so used to that guy being there. I'm like, man, that fight went real quick.
Yeah, well. It actually looks like we have wiggle room to do the next quest. Go do, Crucible. Oh, your cookies were warm.
I rested for the night here.
That's part of the reason why I do just do the walk-ups and then come back and do the big ones, is because
Fortified this area.
that way you make sure you're not capped out before you finish the little ones, you know?
Well, and I guess it doesn't bother me that much to do the little ones at 16.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got 2 left, so
Right.
I don't really care that much. Maze of Madness and the other one,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not a big deal.
Oh, you only have the 2 left. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I did those other 2 with the girls earlier.
Yeah.
The Brits logged on, and we were able to actually do something. So
Okay, cool.
they were like, "Yeah, depending on how many R's you're doing, we can do some quests." I'm like, "I'm just doing R1, not because I'm on a melee by myself." And they're like, "Okay." So then we did R2s, and then I just been doing R2s on everything else the rest of the day.
You are greeted
Mhm.
by growls, insults, and mocking
Alright,
laughter.
switch to this. Switch to
And
that.
I love that you start talking about them and that, like, you immediately put them in the Austin Powers voice.
The Brits.
Yeah, you like immediately put them in the Austin Powers voice. Like, yeah, we can do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jorgundar,
yeah, baby.
of the storm's
Well, that
winds,
sounds about
spins
right.
and
Let's see. Do you remember what this diplomacy number is?
Nope.
So far, I've rolled 3 4s apparently. There's a
Let the Inquisitor
12.
come to it.
I feel like I can hit it. I've rolled a 12 and a bunch of 4s, and now 1, a 10.
Well, a 1 plus 30 was a failure.
Yeah, well, I'm plus 30.
Oh, 1 plus 36. Sorry, 2 plus 36 is a failure.
Okay, yeah,
Hey,
I'm
can I
not
roll
30.
over? Can I roll over single digits, please? That'd be great.
What's that?
Hey, there we go.
What was the number?
19 plus 36 was a success.
Oh, okay, well, never mind. And everybody should be good then if you talk to this guy a second time.
I bluffed him. I don't know if that's the second time.
Yeah, I talked to him once, and I saw you talk
Right,
to him
yeah.
a second time.
Okay.
Oh, my daily dice is reset. Let's roll it. What do we get? 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 We rolled a 2. Sweet.
Yeah, I got a whopping 100 today. 100 XP.
Let's eat it. Just eat it. What? Door closed on my nose. Let's switch hats. Hey, Plague Reaps, what are you doing? You're stress eating? Why are you stress eating?
I mean, I would stress
Oh,
eat if I had
because
to
the
watch
TV?
you too.
I don't know. I wouldn't worry too much about the TV.
Sign reads, Maze of Cunning.
TVs are replaceable.
No GA.
Maybe she meant no VA? Typo? I don't know. You want me to run the maze or you want to run it?
I don't care. Whichever. Oh, you only run the TV off of the computer off the TV? Oh, no games.
Hello, Fear Reaper.
You out of the room?
Yeah, go ahead. Lie again.
See if Durham's gonna actually pull the door or not. He's running around someplace crazy. Alright, never mind. I'll just go pull the lever. And no groceries. No TV, no groceries.
Okay, now no groceries. That sounds a little...
Oh, okay. All the online shopping. Oh, you have your Chromebook.
Oh man, this is not good.
I see that.
Why? Okay. Heal scroll. Hello. I hit my heal scroll and it didn't heal me.
Interrupted or something.
Maybe. That's nice.
Alright,
Wanna res
Durham,
me?
you wanna pull that lever again there, bud? You did.
Beyond the barred gate, a crystalline horn rests on a pedestal.
I'll have Durham raise you when you get in range there.
Okay. Oh. I was on the other side though.
On the other side of it.
I was on the other side of the door.
Oh.
Again, knucklehead.
Alright, well.
You wanna trade me the scorpion crust when I get up?
I guess. Go protect to lab, Durham.
Anytime you want to heal me, Durham. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Alright, well I guess the eye is not in the right spot, but we can fix that. It'll be alright.
Yeah, I already checked it. It was I mean, the nice thing about, in my opinion, specifically about the Chromebook stuff, is because so much of it is on the is in the Google tool set stuff. Then you don't have to worry about like keeping it locally, and you can, I don't want to say trust Google, but you can trust Google to, right there, who got that last one?
I got it.
Alright, you want to give me that other one back then, and then...
No, no, I don't. Come on. Here, pull the lever.
He's doing shenanigans. I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Oh, I was just going to check. Hold again, would you?
But Google does a pretty good job of their security.
Oh, that's right. This is the one for the eyesight, huh?
Right. That's what I was saying. I was gonna... You give me the other one for the H, or N, or whatever you want to call it, and then I would do the... And you could go over and do the scorpion side. Or the eye side.
There.
Well, now you should be...
Oh, hello.
I don't know where you run off to now.
Ooh, where the heck did you guys come from? Jeez.
They have been falling off the top lately.
Center.
I still like this one. I know why a lot of people dislike it, but
This is one of my favorite quests.
with a little bit of patience and you like learn the maze, then you're in good shape.
I like this one and
The gilded dragon head next to the door has a hole where its horn used to belong.
apparently I went up the wrong way. Damn it.
Yeah, and I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, I went out the wrong way. In the world. There we go.
But yeah, what I've decided I'm going to do next life I'm going to record, I think I decided what it's going to be called is, there's going to be 2 video series for the next 2 lives. And the first one will be basically what I'm going to call 1 to 20, the road most traveled. And what I'll do is I will record a video series going through all the quests that I typically take to get from level 1 to level 20. And we'll kind of do them like teaching the quests. So things will be a little bit slower through a lot of the quests, and I'll kind of like show how I do the things and the tools that I keep at my disposal to like get through the quests. And then I'll follow it up the next life as a road the least traveled. And what that'll be is it'll be all the quests that I normally like don't necessarily do as much, and kind of showing off as much of those as I can, and kind of show how the path to 1 to 20 can be different now.
The horn of agility rests here, currently unguarded.
So that's the goal of the next 2 lives. And hopefully what that'll end up doing is will give me 2 really popular, I hope, DDO. Did you talk to this guy? Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. Hopefully a really popular YouTube series to kind of get my YouTube channel growing on the DDO side. Something I can post in the forums. And upload like a batch of videos and then record another batch. And what we'll do is we'll record them on Twitch, so they'll still be streamed live, kind of like I did the video for Tobrel yesterday on how to get through the desert. And which will hopefully go up later today for those of you who are like Tobrel and are learning impaired when it comes to getting through the desert.
You approach a prominent book on a lectern surrounded by 6 numbered doorways.
I'm doing breakables. I'll be there in a second.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna do the brute force method of getting the thing.
The test of instinct has reset.
damage. Must have rolled a 1.
The test of instinct has reset.
I rolled a couple of 1s.
The test of
Well, 2
instinct
passed,
has
so...
reset.
Mm-hmm. Looks like I got them all.
Drinky, drinky. Let's pull this lever. Now, honestly, if we were well behaved, we would just wait for it to lab to come and kill all this stuff at range. But we're not, so we're just gonna run through like crazy people. And...
I'm coming right now. You want me to do the count?
Whatever's easiest for you, I don't care. I'm just gonna look at it and probably run to whichever. So you don't have to like say it out loud.
Okay.
Oh, gravity, why you?
One of them cast a sleet storm, and I don't know where he's at.
Oh no, I'll find it in a second. I'm gonna come back here and have Durham give me a Jaheel.
Oh, we got a Fear Reaper somewhere.
Yeah, he's in there. He's kind of towards the
Yeah, I got him.
far side.
I got him.
Alright, that's it. So I'll do green and blue, probably.
Okay.
Alright, hit it, Daddy-O.
Green.
Hat and the one after.
Okay.
That sounds close enough I can just see them.
Okay.
As the puzzle wheel clicks into place, a loud gear grinds in the southeast corner of the room. The path forward is open. You approach a bank.
You doing the swim, or you want me to do it?
I'll do the swim, it's fine.
A lever.
I don't care. I have, I think I have my bracers of swimming. My lucky charms I've been carrying around.
I robo, so I don't, I breathe underwater.
Oh yeah, I probably don't have any of that kind of, like, breathe underwater stuff.
I robo man.
You wanna open that door for me, though, while you're over there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, let me see if I had those bracers on me.
The rush of swift water
Yep, there we go.
emanates from below.
Besides, how will I get this rubble if I don't do the swim?
Good question, buddy. I don't know.
A lever juts from the base of the wall on your right. The swift current churns as it makes its way around several stone obstructions. A glittering pile of treasure is surrounded by agitated.
Oh man, my Disney Plus finally decided to refund me.
From that Verizon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people apparently have that issue. But then I picked up the gold key. This is probably a life that I'll be interested in running back through and hitting it.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a thing in there that matters, but every once in a while I like to.
The only thing that drops out of there are the swim like a fish bracers.
Yeah, and I have the Lucky Charms, which are good enough for now.
Mm-hmm.
They're like 10 swim, 10 jump, 20 striding at level 9.
A hobgoblin furiously bangs an alarm as you approach the arena.
Whoa, shoot.
Did you find some deadly danger?
I just ran through and killed all the bell guys, but there's a couple of big waves ran through there that I jumped over.
Oh man, you got a mosh pit over here.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
Looks like a party.
Should be easy for you to get lots of kills in this pile. Look at that, eh?
Alright, you go start the talking while I take a siesta.
It's fine, I'm gonna get a heal. Well, I guess I can get a heal anytime. Oh. Oh.
You hear Grogan the Bugbear's growling voice.
Welcome, warriors of the storms.
Alright, I'm gonna smoke some butterflies. Let's be smoking butterflies.
Your champions survived their trials. You all won your place in the horde. Now these maggots must do the same.
Well, we did not get ransacked, but
New recruits
alright.
will be harried by Daggertooth, who seems to be fighting naked today. Such
We don't have to stop.
They will be
You can go hide in the corner and take Rhett and just go smash things in the front room.
just
Yeah.
crazy. He's a blood-guzzling
Or we can
think I
smash
already
things
did.
after the quest is done.
I think I already did that though.
leader of the Cloven
Oh, I didn't think so.
Prowl the treacherous his first solo battle.
Said I usually don't worry about the
No weaklings
any of the
in his
bonuses in
horde.
this quest.
Can these
You don't normally worry about ransacking any quest, man.
survive
That's not true. There's one.
the storm's fist?
The one that you have to for the
All right, there's 2. I always do the last one in the Undermine. Can't think what it's called right now.
voice.
It's always on. Perfect.
No, I still have room in XP if you want to go.
Make some lunch or breakfast.
I guess you could do that. I
And
was
that-
gonna say go do the other side that you needed.
Yeah, we could probably knock out the walk-ups on the other side real quick. I'll come back and do the Madstone later.
You want a wind lasher?
No, I'll just feed it to the sentient Jewel. Those 2 walk-ups won't take us more than 10 minutes, so
Not really. Which one are we doing?
either one of them are
This
fine.
dragon looks
Probably
how base.
the quickest, the first one to get to would most likely be
Well, which ones do you? What side do you need?
the one's by Madstone.
This
Okay,
pain
alright.
I feel will wash away, along with my flesh.
No, wife just got home too. Darn it.
See, timed all of it perfectly. You get to pike yourself through a walk-up now while you get to see the wife.
Yeah, I gotta help her bring groceries in.
Okay.
Oh, this hate and anger. It still burns within all my kind. The best solution The only solution is the one I see before me.
His final solution.
Death to us all.
So I don't understand the Storm Reaver's mentality on this. So he's tired of seeing people hurt each other, right? And he's afraid that giants are going to hurt more people again. So his answer to keep giants from ever hurting people again is to kill everybody. I'm like, man, that seems super emo.
My actions will wipe away all our pain.
It's like burning down your house so termites don't eat it.
When I look upon this battlefield,
come on, man.
giants
Come on.
have done great evil. I feel it in my gut. I fear we will do evil again if we are not stopped.
Have eviled, will evil some more. So I clear that first part so Tlab doesn't get you murdered during an AFK window. I was way too early. Ooh. Oh, boo. Nothing. Nothing.
Loud snores echo from the room ahead. The door's wood looks dry.
The last couple of lives, I've had like weird situations where I've opened up one of these doors and get like danced and then crushed by the trolls. I want to be careful to avoid that. Well, hopefully you can figure out what's going on with your television too. Working on the solution. Sounds a little final. Like the final solution. Are you working on the final solution right now? What's your last name? Did you come from South America? Oh man. The boys from Brazil, that's right. South America. Alright, we're gonna leave that optional because I don't want to waste a key on a Bell of Opening to get like 600 experience. And if Tlab comes back and has the ability to go do it, so be it. But we will open that back door for that front door. Back door to the front door, the front door to the back door. for a couple of reasons. One, I always feel like if I don't go walk over there, then the quest won't complete. It happened like 2 times, and now it's always the case.
This watch post provides a clear view of the lair and
So we'll just open it so he can run in and go there if he so chooses. I see Rhett is in, but I don't see that Talab is in. So we'll look him up and see where he fires off at in a second.
the second Blackguard general has been slain.
It must be quite cold outside today. What is the weather like in Salina, actually? It says 56. That's pretty nice. I don't know why we're so chilly today then.
As the final general falls, you hear the unmistakable click of a door opening.
You might have to get one of those apps on your phone that remember all your passwords. There's one that I've heard advertised quite a bit lately, and it like does. It's got a phone and a computer. Like they tie in together, so all the stuff's on the same. Like it's integrated. It like auto fills in, does all the things. Yeah, you have LastPass. That might be it actually. So you might be able to find the password for whatever on your phone.
As you drop down, you hear a troll barking orders.
Alright, before we actually start this fight, let's see where Talab is at. Alright, he's in the troll lair, so he's good. I can go finish the quest. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, well, I got this quest and the last quest, and I'll probably be done for the day, so you'll have like 10 minutes, or another 5 minutes probably here, before I'm gonna jump out. Yeah, makes sense. You know, today would be a good day to stain the wood, I think.
Of our history. When I look upon this battlefield, giants have done great evil.
Evils.
Of ledges and rock. This land is steeped in
Let's check the
mystery.
experience. Ooh, we're gonna burn
created
some.
such a place?
Maybe not.
And why?
Might be fine. Alright, bro. Pull that lever. Nicely done. Aw, Durham! Alright, let's raise Durham real quick. You silly. I thought I had told him to stand still in another room. Apparently I had not. Kiss your boo-boos, bud. Just want to make sure that that guy didn't come back and mess up Durham here. Alright, so we are going to do this the jump around method. I'll probably, when I cover this quest in the road less traveled, I'll probably do both. There we go. I will show the jumped over method and the what is Durham under attack by? Looks like there's a couple of dudes down there that decided to come be a problem, huh? Cleric self. You can use cleric as a verb, right? Sure you can.
A great feeling of dread overwhelms you as you approach Malkian the Mad.
Hey, come back here. Come back here. Let's wrestle. Oh no. I may have punted. We'll see if we get lucky and that door opens. If that door doesn't open, then we're a wee bit of trouble. That opened the shrine. Not that sore. The shrine usually opens and closes itself, I found.
A strange clicking sound can be heard from this lever. It has been tampered with. There must be another way in.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think we're doing this quest the second time. Because we fell. Boo. These guys won't open the door for us. Let's see if Durham can reach this lever. Sometimes hirelings can do exploity type things with levers. Yeah, he can't. Alright. That's the downside of doing that way. If you make a mistake and slip and fall, you're stuck. You gotta start over again.
A maze of ledges and rock. This land is steeped in mystery.
If you like lag over, then
Such a place.
nothing you can do about it.
And why?
The main difference is we're down a little bit of starting mana and a clicky or two.
Did I miss both quests?
You missed the other one, and then I slipped off of the rock at the very, very end of the maze. So I'm just started it over again. So.
All right.
I was gonna wait for you, but
My grandparents came and got the kids, so I had to deal with that.
that's good.
Yeah.
Honestly, still can't believe that I slid off there the way I did. Excuse me. Shouldn't be the way the quest has been, like, acting weird.
Oh, I didn't even think about doing traps here.
Yeah, you can.
Might as well, right?
Yeah. As well. If you can get that XP before the quest completes.
Oh, we're racing, huh?
Nah, probably not. I'm still pretty aggravated that I had to do this a second time in the first place.
I don't blame you.
I had, what, one more Minotaur to kill and, like, walk to the door, basically.
Mm. Well, I guess I'm piking because I can't actually make this jump. Even with the jump scroll.
Well, you could do it the correct way.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And then when I inevitably fall off it again, you can rescue me. There we go. We'll just abundant leap so we don't have to worry about it. ready for experience?
I guess so.
You have finally found your way through the labyrinth.
Nice. And that put me at 300 experience shy of cap.
I'm about halfway through the last rank. That's alright, I'll catch up during the day.
Yeah.
I'd catch up and pass you a little bit because I got Pathfinder tonight, so.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to play Samius or Java tonight. Probably Java if... depending on what's going on. Depends on what time I get started also.
Yeah.
But it seems like Tobrell is staying up super late and playing all night long and then sleeping all day, which is probably not the best habit for the guy who is looking for another job.
Right.
But I know he said he was planning on taking a little bit of time and doing some self-education. So maybe that's... Oh, yes, I didn't do Madstone Crater? What? I mean, get the quest before?
Oh, are you gonna do Madstone right now?
No, not right now.
Okay.
I'm just gathering up my end rewards, and I'm gonna take level and I guess go figure out how to make chicken wings in the air fryer.
Alright, well, I'm gonna pop out of here.
Alright, bro, you have a good day.
Before she leaves for work.
Yep, go see the things. Have a good day. Alright, let's go take level 16. I think it'll be pretty simple. I'm not expecting like any like real decisions to be made. And then we'll look and see if there's anybody streaming DDO that's actually Young Fly. DDO stream. Thing is, all I'm seeing on the Young Flies, no, we maxed out our UMD. Damn you. Damn you, Sharktopus. Alright. I don't think we need more I think with jump and switching over to fire stance is more than enough. Where do we want to put these last few points then? I guess balance. Guess we get 40 in both stats. I don't know, that seems so odd. Alright, let's spend some action points real quick. So I don't think there's anything else in the Henshin, in the Mystic that we care about. We can take Dex here. I think we go ahead and reset this tree now. I'm going to tighten this up just a little. Take this. We want acrobatics. We want this. We want that back. Need this. That and this. I don't think we need the rest of... Oh. This is also fine. And that's a reasonable amount of extra damage. Oh, that costs 2. Yeah, let's keep this for now. Like, this is basically everything we just gave up. Back. So now let's take a look at falconry, I think. There's not much in this that we care about, right? course, we could take more Dex, which is good. But if we do Falconry, we have some PRR here, it's low-hanging fruit, some Healing Amp, that's low-hanging fruit. We can grab a Sprint Boost. I don't think I want that. I don't want this. I don't mind having another attack. I'm going to have the bird. I guess we might as well get the attack. Yeah, it seems fine. Put that there, and then we'll summon our bird. Let's see over here. Go. Alright. So what did that do to our healing amp, I guess? 135. Could be a little better. Seems good. And then I want to have... Let's see. Scoot over, scoot over, scoot over. I want my sprint boost to go right here, like always. Doesn't feel that much quicker. That's good. Alright, go have fun. Find your password wood. I'm going to take off. I hope you guys had a good day. I'm not sure when exactly I'll be back, but it'll probably be, I don't know, at least 8-ish my time, I would imagine. So hopefully we'll see you guys then. Otherwise, we have another letter. We have another letter. Look at that. We got both things of favor. We should do that too before we forget. Let's do that real quick also. Just to like top off where we're at. That should put us at over 600 hit points. Yeah. At level 17, 16. It's pretty good. Take it. You. Sure. 604 hit points at level 16. That's not bad. Not bad at all for like a not fighter, not paladin, not barbarian. Pretty solid. Alright everyone, peace, much love. I hope you have a good time. Like I said, let me refresh this. Who have we not rated lately? I'm kind of tempted to just raid DDO stream, actually. Let's do that. Let's raid DDO stream. Mostly because they're at least doing similar-ish content. Similar-ish content. If you're looking for some other good things, Psycho Blonde is playing. Young Fly is playing. I don't know this Sergeant Saros. I've never watched his stream or her stream before. But there's lots of people playing DDO right now, so feel free to check out some of the other DDO players stream. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like, subscribe, follow buttons. I really appreciate it. We are, possible thanks to viewers like yourself. Patreon.com/Samius if you'd like to help support the stream financially for as little as $1 a month. And of course, check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SamiusGarobo, just like the Twitch page for the past videos and stuff like that. Alright everyone, peace, much love, and we'll see you in a few hours. Toops.